If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. If I fall.
Hello beautiful people, today we are in my tiny kitchen. I am preparing some lunch for me and for Kenzo. It is a Tuesday and it is 12:49 in the afternoon. So today I work from home and yesterday I also worked from home. I wasn't supposed to work from home today, but me and my husband slept in. So he was running late for work and I was like, I don't need to be on campus, so just go to work and I'll work from home. So I'm home today with Kenzo, and I was also home yesterday with Kenzo. My husband was supposed to work from home yesterday, but then some things happened at work, so he had to go to work. But it's been good for me because I was able to just focus on the things I need to get done. So the last 3 weeks have been super busy in terms of just getting things done, and so I haven't really been recording like a lot because I've been mostly at home, just reading and writing, and there's nothing really exciting about that. So today I'm uploading the video from last week, and you'll see that, you know, my days are pretty boring when it's like days like this, where I just have to get work done, but nonetheless I'm getting things done. So this morning I was able to work on my presentation for the conference happening this Thursday. I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I think I can finish it today. That's my goal. And then if I finish that, then I just need to update my slides from the presentation I did a few weeks ago for the class I'm TAing. But this week and next week, the next 3 weeks is just gonna be like insane. So like I said, I have the conference this week, but on the day that I have the conference, the final assignment for the class I'm TAing is due. So I'm gonna be grading on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because starting Sunday I'm teaching my mini course. So on Sunday I have the Meet the Parents Day, and then I start teaching on the Monday, so it's gonna be really fun but busy. And yeah, so things are moving along. I'm gonna show you what I made for lunch. I didn't have breakfast. I made some delicious Mexican rice that we had left over, some green beans and eggs, and then a side of coleslaw. So it is a big lunch because I did not have any breakfast. And I did go to the gym this morning, so I'm pretty hungry now. And then Kenzo is just gonna have a little bit of chicken breast in his dog food. So yeah, not much is going on other than like working really hard. I'm really happy to be home because I'm able to clean around the house. The house is getting pretty dirty. I do want to do a spring cleanup, but like I said, the next 3 weeks are just super busy. So my priorities are school. Tomorrow I'm going to my cousin's because, as you can tell, my hair is just so out of control now. I did not get a haircut last month because I was really busy and my schedule conflicted with my cousin, and she's the one that cuts my hair. But I was like, girl, I need to get a haircut before the next week and before this conference so I can look presentable, because it's just like no shape anymore. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, which I'm really happy about, because now I'm gonna be able to show up to my conference and to my teaching opportunity looking better than like a mop. I call this like a mop head because there's like just no shape to it. So I'm excited for that. And then Thursday we're gonna be on campus, we're gonna be doing the conference, and then Friday we're probably gonna work from home, unless, I don't know, I feel like going to campus, which I kind of don't right now because it's pretty empty and the 15th floor is just really quiet. I mean, I could go into the graduate study room, but I also like to have that nice little view. I don't know, I'm conflicted right now, but I'm just happy things are moving along. I'm home alone, so I was just like, I'm gonna open up the camera and hang out with the homies. But I received an email yesterday from the professor who's organizing the advanced PhD course, which is going to be an experimental like course where we're going to go to different like field sites and do some research and stuff like that. So the course looks really fun and I'm really happy to be part of it because everything just seems like exactly what I want to like study or look into. But the issue is that the first 2 days are next week on May 1st and 2nd, which are dates where I am teaching. So I emailed the professor and I was like, hey, you know, I'm really excited to do the course and everything, but I can't make it to those 2 days because I'm teaching. I'll be in campus so I can stop by my like break hour, right, and say hello and introduce myself. But the issue is that those 2 days apparently are like mandatory because we're going to be covering a lot of things and they're also like full days. So I'm like because I want to attend them but I can't. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just ask my colleagues to take good notes for me and I'll do the readings on my own, and then probably just set some time with the professors for like an hour and talk to them and, you know, see what I missed and what I understood, what I didn't understand. So I'm trying to see how I manage those 2 days, but I won't be able to attend the course because I'll be teaching. But after I'll be able to attend the course. So the course is going to be the whole summer. We're gonna do intensive like field work and research together for the first 2 weeks, and then after that we're gonna have 3 months to do our own little research on whatever we are asked to do, which I don't know yet. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun course, but it also like moves things a bit for me or disrupts things for me because I didn't expect it to be the whole summer. I thought it was going to be a 3-week thing, and I'm not complaining because I think it's better to have the whole summer to work on things, but this means that like now I have to balance this course, my research, and maybe part-time job. But at this point, like, I was having a conversation with my husband last night and I was like, I don't know if I should take on a part-time job or not because I'm gonna be very busy, and that means I'm not gonna be enjoying the summer, which is like the last thing that I care about. But it does mean that my time is way more limited, and that's not what I wanted because I was planning to have a very breezy summer so I could focus really on my research, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. So I feel like I have some big decisions to make in the next few weeks, but I do have to schedule a meeting with my supervisor, which I haven't had because, and I've been postponing it because like I'm not ready to talk to her because I have all my ducks in a line. You know, I have them all over the place right now and I am trying to get there, but more things, more opportunities are coming my way. And while I love this, now I'm like, okay, this is the hardest part, making decisions. So I think once I'm done the day today and I assess where I'm at, I'm going to critically think about how I want my summer to look like and what I want to do this summer. So in terms of money, I don't have any financial aid this summer, in no way, from the university. So for the last 3 years I've been very lucky because I've been having, you know, my bursary money, my TA money, and my money from coordinating the lab with my supervisor. But our grant just ended last week and I got a smaller paycheck and I obviously noticed it, so I was like, ouch, that kind of hurts. And so we don't have any money for the spring and summer this year, but we're hoping to submit some grant applications for the next year and the years after that. But for this summer I have no money from the university, and so my tuition is paid for because I have that grant, my entry grant, which is really awesome because that means I don't have to pay for my courses or anything like that. But in terms of living and surviving, I got no moolah. So I'm in a precarious situation, which I'm kind of used to, because this is the reality of being a graduate student. Like, I feel like when you're entering graduate studies, you need to really sit down and talk to yourself that the next 4 to 5 years, or however long your PhD takes, is not going to be a fun time in terms of like making a lot of money. If you're lucky, then you know you have your grants and everything and you're good. But I feel like most people don't have that, and so it's easy to fall in this precarious circumstance as a graduate student. So my plan is, well, I have a few backup plans. I always do, because I've always been money insecure, and so I've been poor my whole life, right? So I'm used to living on the minimum, but I do want to make a little bit of money this spring and summer, because my siblings are graduating and I have to help my mom and many things are happening, and so I need some income. And I have a few interviews / meetings next week for things that I can do in the spring and summer that could potentially open to like a research assistant position, but it's still like not set in stone, and also it's a time commitment. And like I said, now I'm like, whoa, a lot of things are piling up, and the last thing I wanted was this to happen. I wanted to have more room to breathe. And so I know, like, I already put it in my head that I'm not gonna be making like good money this spring and summer, but I will try to make some. And so I have my small business, which I'm gonna try to push way more than I am right now. It does give me some good money, but it's not consistent because I don't have pop-ups like often. And not only that, but I don't have the time to be putting everything that I have online and selling online, because that's also time consuming, right? So while I have that and that makes me a little bit of money, it's not enough to like survive and anything like that at all. Good thing I have my husband, who is super supportive of me and is like, you know what, if you don't want to work, we're good, you know, you can have the time. But I don't like doing that, because yes, I'm very lucky to have a partner that's so supportive, but at the same time, I'm a very independent woman who just likes her independence financially. And so yes, I love having my husband support me, but at the same time I do not, because I want to make my own money so I can spend it however I want, if that makes sense. Even though he never tells me like don't spend this or don't do that, he's very like, we're really happy, like we have a really good relationship, but it's just those internal struggles that I carry with me. So this video was not supposed to be me talking about like my financial struggles and all the opportunities and lack of opportunities that I have, but it is what it is. This is how I'm feeling right now, and I think it's really important to have these conversations, because being financially precarious is the reality of being a graduate student. And I feel like this is one of the reasons why also like many people don't make it to the end, and I'm hoping that I'm one of the people that does make it to the end. But yeah, it's like, I know it's just a really short amount of period, but it makes you anxious because you're like, oh, I don't have money. And it's like, yeah, you don't spend money and stuff, but still, like, it's just stressful. But I am not complaining, because at the end of the day, I do have a supporting husband, and my circumstances could be worse. So we're still grateful, but we're still anxious about our situation. But hopefully, through the guidance of the academic gods and the Lord himself, we can find our way through these moments and just, you know, find the right opportunities. Because like I said, it's not that I don't have any, it's that I do have some, but now it's an issue of time and commitment. And I also don't want to take on anything that might bleed into the fall, because I know my supervisor is coming back with a plan for the lab and for me and for many other things that are going to be coming up in the next few years. So I know it's a short time, but yeah, just a lot of anxiety right now. But hopefully once I have that conversation with my supervisor, we can just figure something out and go from there. But I don't have like expectations from getting like money from my supervisor, because I know there's no grants right now. So that's just already out of my head. But there are, like I said, there are other opportunities. It's just a matter of time commitment, and yeah, it's hard. But we're still very blessed and privileged to be studying at a university, higher education, to becoming a doctor. So whatever you're going through, if it's lack or abundance of opportunities, if it is lack or abundance of money, I hope that you can find your way through these moments in peace and really prioritize yourself, your work, and your greatest dreams. Because sometimes, like I said, we may have an abundance of opportunity or money, but if that is taking us from our dreams, our goals, you know, we have to rethink our priorities. And that's where I'm at right now in my journey. So I've talked enough. Let's go work and eat, because my belly is hungry and I need to get things done. So let's go. Hello beautiful people, today is April 24th. It's Wednesday and it is 3:36 in the afternoon. So I just got back home from running a few errands. My shirt is stained over here, but I don't think you'll see it. It's a permanent stain from some hot sauce I ate a long time ago. But I refuse throwing this shirt out because it's so nice to just wear it when I'm at home. But I did end up going to a few places I wanted to go to. So I know yesterday I talked about precarity when it comes to income and stuff like that. And so I just want to say that everything I bought today, it's for money that I've been saving up. So once in a while I will spoil myself, and it wasn't really spoiling because I actually had to buy certain things. I'm just gonna put away my food because it's for tonight and the stuff needs to get in the fridge. So I got some Mighty Caesar dressing that we were missing, and then for tonight's dinner I got us some garlic sauce and some tzatziki sauce, because I'm gonna be making some skewers, and we might be doing pita like wraps with garlic potatoes. So let me put this in the fridge. I grabbed some ice because my cousin gave me this Chi4 0-calorie peach flavored water. I went to her house to cut my hair. My hair is back here. She didn't take much off. She just gave me some shape. I didn't style it. She didn't style it because she had other clients and it was at her home. But also I had to run errands, so I was like, there's no point, because I'm gonna run errands, get back home, and just, you know, continue working. So there's no point of me doing my hair nicely. But I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna enjoy this while I chit-chat with you. She told me she didn't really like them, so she was like, take it. So we'll see. I know she likes a bit more like sugary drinks, so maybe that's why. But I'm really happy. So she trimmed my bangs, and like I said, they're not styled right now, but once I style my hair, it's gonna look so beautiful. I'm gonna put my hair up, but I'm just so happy that she was able to do this for me, because this means that I can go to the conference tomorrow looking very good, and also look good for my teaching gig next week. So now let's do a little mini haul of the things that I got. My cousin lives in like a really nice area of town, and where she lives, it's like the whole street all the way to like the very end. It's like blocks and blocks of really nice like stores. They also have a San Vincent de Paul, which is a thrift shop that I stopped at. And anyways, it was like perfect for me to go there because I've been wanting to get new bras. I haven't bra shopped in a while. And now that I'm going to be teaching, going to conferences and things like that, I kind of wanted to get something where I know my nipples are not gonna like show through if I get cold throughout the day or whatever. So mostly it was about that, but also I just wanted something to give me like really nice support. So in my city we have a NYX store. Yay! Yay! And I decided to stop by because of all the social media stuff that I see online, but also I heard a few testimonies from a few friends of mine that they really liked the bras from there. So I was like, I'm gonna go over there and I'm going to try them out, and if I like them I'll buy some. If I don't, then at least I tried them. But I didn't want to order online because I don't know my size, so it was better for me to go to the store for them to measure me and to tell me what would fit me. And I really loved the experience. They were really nice, made me feel really comfortable. It was probably the best experience I've had in like a lingerie store type of thing. So shout out to the team there, they were great. I got 2 bras. I got the pullover bra, and oh my god, they feel so freaking soft and good, and like no wires, which is something I love. I haven't worn a bra with wires since the beginning of the pandemic, which is gonna be now like 3-4 years. And so I did not want to go back to those like wired bras. I was like, no, I'm not struggling with that. So I got a tan color one, and this one's just a pullover, so there's no clip at the back, and it's a little bit thicker at the front and at the back. And I like these for when I wear like just t-shirts, because it's just gonna hold my boobs nice and in place. And again, like they have, it's not so, I know I'm like probably not making sense. So you can remove this, the cup from the bra if you don't want to wear it. But I was looking for a bra with cups, so I'm really happy with this one. And not earlier in this year, but last year, I got one from Joe Fresh, which is like part of like the low blast grocery store brand of clothing. When I was just grocery shopping, I saw one that looked like that, but it has no support at all. So I like wearing it when I just wear t-shirts and I'm like at home because it's really comfy, but not outdoors. My husband's home, so I'm gonna do this quick. Then I got the other revolutionary bra, and this one is, Kenza's gonna go crazy. This one's a clip-on at the back, so this one's really nice too. And again, you can remove the little cup thing if you want here at the top, but I'm not gonna do it because that's why I bought them. But I'm very happy with my purchases. And yeah, so I don't know if it was a one-time thing or not, but they did give me the little bag for free, which I love and I appreciate. So again, shout out to that store because the staff was just amazing. And then I also thrifted a few things that I want to show you, but just give me a second to deal with Kenzo.
People are nice, but it's only for the tips. The weather's fine, but it's nothing I would miss. My only friends are the ones I left behind.
Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Friday, April 26th, and it is 8:13 in the morning. I got to campus early today at 6:33 a.m. right when they opened because I have lots of things to do today. So let me just talk to you a little bit about yesterday, because I didn't get a chance to record a lot because I was just busy, like go type of day. So yesterday in the morning, I worked from home to finish up the PowerPoint for my presentation that I had in the afternoon. It was part of a conference that explored just medical anthropology. So I presented a paper that I'm working on that draws from my experience of my master's research. And so yesterday was the first time I got to present that, and I was in the panel titled Plants, Health, and Healing. And so the panel was mostly on psychedelics, which was really interesting. And so I had a really great discussion with the professors that also presented their research. And so it was really nice because at the end I got to network with them a little bit, and they were really happy and open to potentially organizing a conference just on psychedelics, probably sometime in the fall or next year. I don't know, but they were like, let's keep in contact, and let's keep these conversations going because they're really important. So I was really happy about that. And so all that to say that it went fantastic, and that I networked, and that I just felt like, I don't know, I just feel like when you have your first conferences, you're like really nervous, right? But as you get practice, as you get better at communicating and stuff like that, the stress like diminishes each time. But yesterday I had my little notes and everything written for me because I was timed. So when I'm timed, I like to have my read off my papers because there's a lot of information and I want to make sure that I'm clear about it. But yesterday, observing some of the professors and how they were like talking without really looking at their notes was just a really great experience for me. I feel like this year, that's something I really focused on, was paying attention to how professors are teaching, how they're communicating, and yeah, and trying to implement some of these skills into my everyday life as a TA and as an academic. So good stuff happened yesterday, but today is going to be a very busy day. So I came into campus pretty early at 6:30, like I said, because I am meeting with the professor I'm TAing for at 10 a.m. this morning to go over the last assignments and kind of grade a few with her because they were due yesterday. And I did stop by her office hours because we were supposed to do that yesterday, but then the conference ended later than I expected. Well, it didn't end later than I expected, but the conversation after the conference with the professors was so good that I arrived late. So she was like, oh, it's fine, let's just reschedule for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be meeting with her today. We're probably gonna take like a few hours to do that. But before our meeting, I wanted to get some work done. So my mini course is all done. It is prepared. I'm going to be meeting my students and their parents on Sunday, and then on Monday we're gonna start teaching. So everything is ready. The only thing that I need to actually do now is just develop and organize my PowerPoints, which shouldn't take too long, but I also want to make them a little bit more fun, and maybe add a little woo clap here and there activity, because I just received the list of my students this morning, and most of them are going to be in grade 8 and 9. So they're about 14-16 years old, which is what I was expecting, because this is an activity the university does every year to introduce high school students to a potential university experience. And so the courses don't have to be too intense, right? It's all really about like just taking them for a week and kind of letting them experience the university life or life on campus. And from the list that I got, I have 4 students who are out of the city, so that's gonna be fun because it just will add more to the conversations. So yeah, so I did all my emails already. I had quite a few emails to respond to and quite a few other administrative things to do. But now I'm going to shift gears to the PowerPoints, and then I want to head down to the 10th floor to meet with the professor. But I might go right now downstairs to get a coffee because I didn't get a coffee this morning. I just took an orange juice, but I finished it because I just wasn't feeling coffee earlier. But now I'm getting a bit like tired. So I'm gonna go get a coffee, but after I'm done with the professor, I'm gonna head to the mall because I need to buy myself some new jeans. I I have 2 pairs of jeans and one of them ripped the other day, and I was like, no, like I need that for next week. So I only have the 1 pair I'm wearing right now, so I'm gonna have to go probably to Old Navy and get myself a pair of jeans so I can have that for next week. And then I'm gonna head home and probably continue working on my PowerPoints. But yeah, I'm really excited for this mini course. So I'm going to be making another video showing you all my mini course, how I organized it, and then I'm going to take you through the week of teaching. So yay, I'm really excited for what's ahead. And then the week after I teach, I'm gonna have it off, but not really off, but I'm gonna have some time off to just focus on my research and focus on preparing for the conference that's happening the following week. So it's gonna be really busy, but it's gonna be fun. So that's what's up. So let's get working, because we only have an hour and a half before I have to go meet the professor. And today I did not do anything with my hair because I just showered and came straight to school, and I did my makeup here, but I should have maybe done something with my hair. But I curled it yesterday, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a break today. Anyways, let's get to work. I'm back in the office. So I got myself a nice little coffee and a breakfast Danish, which I'm really excited to try because I'm a bit hungry. But Jesus, I'm feeling tired. Like this morning I woke up with energy at like 4:45 in the morning, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna go on campus, I'm gonna get my things done. And now I just got like a major crash, so hopefully this coffee helps me. But yeah, I'm like so dead now. I feel like I'm just like rushing so much, but I'm telling myself like 2 more weeks to go, well technically 3 more weeks to go, and then I can have somewhat of a break. But yeah, I'll show you my little Danish. It smells so good. I got it from the boulangerie downstairs. They warmed it out for me, so it smells so good. And it's supposed to have bacon and egg and cheese. Ooh. Look at this delicious Danish. So let's enjoy our breakfast and continue working until we have to go meet the professor downstairs. Okay. So it is 10:05. I'm running a little bit late because I was just caught up reading an assignment of a student. So I'm picking up my things now to go to my meeting with the professor, and I just want to show you all. So today all I brought was my laptop, my cable bag, my little everyday notebook, which I have to stop by Indigo or Chapters to get a new one because I only have 3 or 4 pages left. And oh well, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 pages left, but 8 pages left before I'm done my little notebook, so I need to get myself another one. I also brought my umbrella in case it rains, because it's been raining on and off here, but I've had this umbrella for like 6 years. My husband got it for me during a rainstorm at Nordstrom. I had to go somewhere and he had to go somewhere, and he was like, I can't let you go without like protection, because I wasn't wearing a sweater or anything. So he's like, let me get you an umbrella. And then also my my wallet. But that's all I'm carrying with me today. And it all fits in the cute little bags that I got from the market that I attended a few weeks ago. I don't know if I shared any of that, but if I didn't, I'm gonna share some images here of our first pop-up for my little business that we had. And so at that market, a lady was selling these bags and I got two. So I got this little mushroom one, and they're reusable but reversible too. So when I'm bored with my mushrooms, I can flip it around and use the flowers. And then I got another one that's like it's like farms and chickens. So that's really cute for like the farmers market. And today I'm wearing a different spring jacket. I've also had this for like 3 or 4 years now. I got it at Joe Fresh. And I'm wearing this one instead of the pink one because it's been pretty chilly outside. And the pink one, like the wind goes through. And this one it doesn't, because it's like, not only is it like, it has like, I don't know, it's not real wool or anything like that, but it just has like a wind protector versus like the pink one doesn't. It's just the material. So that's enough talking. Let's go to our meeting.